A very interesting story. It was a mid-air miracle on board IndiGo flight 6E122 from Delhi to Bengaluru on the 7th of October. Monica, this lady, a pregnant woman in her mid-30s, felt a very stinging pain and she complained to the cabin crew there. She wanted to check if all was okay. She moved around the flight a bit. Nobody knew what really happened, but in a miracle, in the next 15 minutes, the pregnant woman managed to give birth to a baby boy. How did that happen? The crew, of course, sought help on board. They asked for a doctor. Initially, a plastic surgeon, Nagaraj, chipped in. He advised that the lady could have indigestion problems, but then that did not really solve the problem because the pregnant woman complained of stinging pain. She went to the loo of the flight, on board the flight, and that's when her water broke. Immediately, Ms. Sailaja chipped in. She joined in this entire, to check what really had happened. She is a gynecologist, Ms. Sailaja, who fortunately was traveling on the same plane at the same time. She was there. She managed to help give birth to a wonderful baby boy. This is in fact, the lady was not into a full-term pregnancy. It was a premature labor. The mother there was quite in pain and Sailaja stepped in right in time. Sailaja joining us to give more details on that. Sailaja, kudos to you for taking up this delivery right on board the flight IndiGo from Delhi to Bengaluru. When they called out for a doctor, you did not step up first. There was a plastic surgeon who stepped up first. Why did you hesitate?
No, I did not hesitate. By the time I could go up and reach up to them, there was already a gentleman who walked up. I thought one doctor is enough, so I chose to sit
so you went back. Huh?
But then when I realized after about 10 minutes, there's a little bit of panic. I could see that on the face, on the crew members. I realized there's a need. Maybe the doctor needs another assistance. That's when I walk up because I wasn't even sure that there was a pregnant lady on board.
No.
I thought somebody had some issue with some breathlessness and there was a doctor to help.
I understand that the entire situation was so grim that, of course, there was no stretcher, there were no equipment. How did you manage the delivery, doctor? You've been lauded for your quick thinking. Take us through the whole process. What really happened? We heard that you laid the lady down on many bags. You used people's shawls, clothes to actually, cover up the baby. This is all during COVID times. That's what's all the more interesting here.
I think I tried to doing the best and the least I had over there. And when I walked up, when there was a panic call and the crew members told me that there was a pregnant lady, I introduced myself as a gynecologist. And then she did tell me that she had some pain. And then when I asked her about the history, she said it was gastritis and she wanted to pass stools. But I think by then she was already into labor. And when she was walking, I saw blood-stained liquor. And I walked up to the washroom and then when I opened the door, I see that, she's in labor. And then the baby's head was coming out. Thanks to the pandemic era and the COVID times that, I was wearing gloves, I could give her a nice pelvic support, deliver the baby. And while she was delivering, because of the pressure and because of the pain that she's exerted, I think she delivered the baby with the placenta and the cord. So the moment I took the baby into my hands, I've realized this is not 1.5 months, this is not 5 months, this looks like an 8 months baby, around 32 weeks. So, and the baby moved and had a very gentle cry. So I took the baby, got her onto the plane, put her onto the table, the serving table, used a dustbin cover, like a nice plastic sheet to place the baby there. Co-passengers gave us some shawls and towels and whatever they had, I used that to, and I didn't have a clamp to cut the cord. So I used a little bit of gauze and Dr. Nagaraj was of great help. He helped me to give me a little bit of gauze, so helped me cut. So
and all the passengers cooperated, the entire team, they cooperated?
And sterilized the scissors and the gauze with the hand sanitizers. And then we kind of
did they cooperate with you? Did all the passengers on board cooperate? Doctor, if you can hear me.
Baby started crying and everybody applauded. And then I knew that this baby opened the eyes and this baby could do well. And then I slowly went on to the mother. And then she was in the washroom. So I was trying to massage her uterus, her abdomen, so that her uterus would contract and the bleeding slowly stopped. And she was a very strong lady. And
absolutely, and that's what we see here. We're absolutely delighted that the baby was born and she's safe.
Just to give her some headrest, we pulled off some bags and we pulled off live another seat, and then just gave her the support, and then she was quite stable. And then I initiated breastfeeding. I told her you should breastfeed so that it'll help the uterus to contract, so that the uterus
all
would
on board
stop
a flight
bleeding.
in
And I
15
think the
minutes
baby
right
did
after
well.
the flight took
the
off.
baby did suck, and the mother was doing good. That's about it.
Dr. Sailaja, thank you very much. Kudos to you. Thank you very much. All this on board a flight in 15 minutes. The baby was born. It's quite a miracle mid-air. Thanks to Dr. Sailaja. She saved 2 lives on board a flight Delhi to Bengaluru. Kudos to you. On that note, we're going to wrap this bulletin here. For further news and updates, do log on to indiatoday.in. You can also download our app for more. Thank you for watching.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.